exciting. You can see now they are taking their positions. Dana's on the right, bottom of the screen. He's going to be playing the dark checkers. John on the left of the player cam, top of the screen, playing the white checkers. Now you can see the streaming room there. There's some additional overflow tables in the back. So it's a pretty good room itself. Some people like to play over here because of the it's a little quieter than the main room. You can see just over John O'Hagan's shoulder, there's an opening, a pass-through. It's a walk-through between the streaming room and the main playing room. So here we go. Miroslav Kowalski from Poland joins us. Welcome, Miroslav. So two of the best players in the world. This should be fun. Okay, double fives. So typically, it takes, as we all know, 3 or 4 or 5 rolls for a given game to kind of assume its flavor and its texture, its structure. And so they're both off. Now Dana has the opportunity to make the 5-point or to hit the checker on the bar. Advantages to both. By making the 5, it's a point he wants, and he unstacks the 6 a little bit. He doesn't want O'Hagan to make the bar up there, so he could send a 3rd checker back and preclude for the short term O'Hagan making his bar point. So this is kind of a decision between two great options. Dana decides to make the 5, which is a continuing asset, so I think that's probably a wise move. Now here O'Hagan faced similarly with a difficult decision perhaps. He can make the bar, which is what he wants. That's why he slotted it. But he also has the opportunity to escape with one of those back checkers. We'll see what he does. I kind of think he may make the bar. Again, that was his original intent anyway. But, okay, I didn't even look at that. He can make the ace. So he puts Dana into the air. Dana rolls 3. Now he's going to unstack the 6 again. So it gives him 3 builders working on that 3-point or 4-point, 3-point and 4-point. 5-1. John's going to he's got a board advantage. See if he can, and Dana obliges him by dancing. Okay, John can't cover that point, so he's going to step up and come down, I imagine. And again, as people join us here, be sure and hit that like button. Smash that like button, as Mark Olson likes to say on his Backgammon Galaxy YouTube channel. Okay, so Dana gets another opportunity to not dance and preclude John from making more progress. Well, he enters, but he doesn't hit the blot. He enters, exposing himself to that additional builder on the 11. And he's got to find a 4 to play as well. Now, he could play 5-4, so if he comes out, he's exposed to 2 and 4s and 1s and 3s cover, plus potentially the 2-6. If he plays down, he's got 2 blots in the outfield, so he's got 3 blots in play. Hetero Sapiens, thank you. Utah. Gary Olson. Gary's promoting the hit. There's the hit. Now that takes a half a roll out of John's hands, which is probably important in this structure position. 2-5 works out like a charm. John can make the anchor up on the 2, but can't do anything particularly constructive with the 5. He's probably going to have to play to the 6. Doesn't want to leave the 2 blots out there in his outfield. In his outfield for Dana to shoot at. Pretty much a forced play. So, okay, now Dana's going to see what he can do. 3-1. He can make the 10, which is probably preferred. He can't really run with it and take the guy out of danger. So nickels, that'll work. So John well ahead in the race, particularly after that. He'll take a quick count and glance at it, but it's relatively obvious that he's way ahead in the race. But both of these guys are great players, great tacticians, theoreticians. Neither are going to get rattled or emotional. Neither are going to get hurried. They'll play at a measured, comfortable pace. They'll take their time when necessary, when the circumstances dictate it. And nice ace deuce by John. 4-3. Now here we go. John very likely will double this and cash it. Does it sound as though it's not my native language, Victor? Okay, over on Stream 2, which is on the Ace Point YouTube channel, Neil Kazaros and Frank Frigo are just getting started. They're in the round of 64. They got anti-buys. Dana and O'Hagan got buys, so they're in the round of 32. Okay, so Dana rolled with a unfortunate double 6 to dance, but he comes back with a hitting 2-5, so it maybe balances out in the long run, a 4-6, so he's going to get hit again. John's going to continue pressure. It's 4 builders to work with. So Dana's going to probably come in on the 21 and hit on the 4, which will take a little bit of the flexibility out of John's hands. No, he's going to go it the other way. Fair enough. And I'll defer to the much better judgment and experience and skill level of either of these guys over myself. So that's why they're playing on the stream and Bill is doing commentary. So a 6-4 allows him to make the 2-point. It's an anchor. Next year. Okay. Okay, so kind of a hitting exchange program going on here, which is often the case in the early stages of a game. John plays the one at 6-5 rather than stepping up from the ace and providing more exposure. Dana makes a nice 6-2 to make the bar. 6-2 by John. He'd like flexibility by having those two guys separate, but it would have cost him a blot to do so. Dana 4-2. Now he's leaving something somewhere. 8 to the 9. Then does he play the deuce down or does he go 9-7? 9-7, which would force John to break the mid to hit him. Okay, nice 5-1. Now, does he probably slots? I mean, he goes ahead and stacks it, but Doesn't have a lot of flexibility beyond this. 5-3, so John isn't having much better luck. This guy leaving a lot of indirects here, but now there, Dana would have liked to have been able to make the 5-point, but he had limited flexibility in doing so with those stacks on the 6 and 7. So I guess, I don't know. Were it me, I'd play to the ace and keep the two spares on both rather than playing to the deuce and having only one spare on the 7. But let's see what Dana thinks. Yeah, it keeps himself a little bit more flexibility, but keeping two spares on both the 6 and the 7. 3-2 is a nice pointing number. $6-5 from Dana. He can run all the way around the corner, but just opens himself up to attack from John. Alternatively, I mean, he plays, makes the ace point and slats the deuce or stacks him on the ace, which he certainly doesn't find particularly attractive. Now this is the first matches of many today. We'll play continuously through to the dinner break at 5:30, so it's 10 now. So we've got, what's that, 7 hours and 15 minutes before the dinner break. And then after the dinner break, which is 5:30, we begin play again at 8 p.m., which will be the rounds of semifinal rounds, I guess, of the various jackpots. Well, certainly the master jackpot, down to 4 players. And I'll have to test myself to see if I can remember who's playing who. John O'Higgins playing, well, I'm going to lie. I don't know. I'll have to look. Now, you can follow the brackets, and we'll be putting them up here occasionally when we have a break. But you can also go to usbgf.org and look at the, live brackets of all of the events, the Masters, the Intermediate, the doubles, the various jackpots, all there for you to look at. Oh, the links are to that are on the link to the brackets under the description here, under the heading on YouTube. Okay. So Dana got the 5-2 to play. Doesn't have much choice. John hoping for an ace. That's a little overkill. Now he has the option of making the 4-point and establishing a 5' in front of those two back checkers, or you can send a third checker back. But, would be leaving a blot in doing so, and leaving, depending on exactly how he played them, leaving as many as, 3 blots? Probably would choose not to do so, but he'd be leaving at least 1 blot. I mean, if he hits it, he'll probably move them both up to the 5, perhaps play 7-6 and play 2-1, leave the blot on the 2s rather than the ace. Oh, he decided to go to the 4 with the 5', which is certainly a very reasonable play. Larry Stevenson's watching. Thank you, Larry, for the compliments. We're already, yeah, Gary Olson's in the house. And we're already up early to 70 viewers. Yesterday afternoon with that was 175, I think, with the Jonah and whomever he was playing early on. Jonah and Linda, I guess it was. So this is the other option that I mentioned, playing 7-6, 2 up to the 20-point and switching from 2 to 1. leaving the blot on the 2 rather than the ace, and that way all 4 points bear on the deuce rather than just 3 on the ace. And he keeps those, keeps from stacking those spares there.
Well, the good news is you can't go wrong no matter what you do.
This is an interesting early decision. You can see Dana and John chuckling a bit between themselves over this as to.
Well, let's see.
And there is no better, probably, theoretician than John O'Hagan. I mean, he can look at positions such as this and, estimate his winning chances to 0.1% almost. It's uncanny how good he is at this. But he's going to go with this play, which I kind of like because it gives him so much more flexibility. Yeah, and Gary Olson makes the point that it's harder to make the 4-point than it is to escape, so that may lend some credence to making the 4-point while you have the opportunity.
I don't know. I'll do the positional play. We'll see.
Okay, so he goes with the 4-point. Now Dana, he can safety the clean it up, but he's got to play next roll. Now John, of course, has to play as well. And does he make Dana pay to see this next roll, or I think you might. Okay, I've got some problem rolls in the cup. If you want to see it, you're going to have to take a cube to do it. But John decides to play on, apparently. 3-2, so he'll run. And nobody, to my knowledge, is transcribing this, Amir, so we don't have the running PR. That's a labor-intensive exercise to try to do that. But these guys certainly will probably play in the 3s, could play in the 2s. They're of that caliber. Yeah, they posted yesterday for the first time the BMAB, or not the BMAB, the UBC rankings from the various UBC contender tournaments and UBC final tournaments and so forth. And Dana, and there hasn't been that many Americans playing any UBC events other than the UBC event in Texas, which we have each year. And Dana was a finalist in that this year. Ryan Rebello won it, but Dana was a finalist, and Dana played 3.57 over 13 matches, and no, 3.65. Ryan played 3.57. So on the UBC rankings tables, Brian is in the 20th position with that performance, and Dana's in 21st position. Okay, Dana had played the 6-1, and he had to take the opportunity to go out. Now John is contemplating, and I think his decision is, it's certainly a pass. It's is it too good or not? So he sends it. Can't imagine that Dana doesn't pass this.
Anything bad? 3-2?
And it's interesting if y'all watched, and if you didn't, you can go watch it at your leisure. It's in the archives here. Ray Fogerlin gave a lecture last night, Getting in the Zone, and part of his subject matter there was, somewhat weaker players playing elite players and making adjustments accordingly. Now, Dana takes that, which is kind of surprising to me. But there again, Dana is Dana and Bill is Bill. But certainly that the point Ray was making about somewhat weaker players playing elite players and having to seize your opportunities when you have them. That kind of thinking does not necessarily enter into this equation because these guys are both elite players of probably comparable skill levels and PRs and so forth. So no adjustments should be made in that regard. Okay, Ian has joined the group. Hello, Ian. Great first pairing here. I think you would agree. I don't know what Olson's thinking 16-1, which is what John is looking at the moment. Alternatively, I mean, you could pick and pass, but you've got a blot on the ace and a blot on the 8 if you do so. So it's got some rough edges, and the cube's in play. So it's does John make the aggressive play and try to get the gammon, and that's what he does. So Dana, boom, gets the ace. Comes around with the 5. Now John's got to perform. Does not. So now Shoe's starting to move to the other foot. Dana's still got to extricate little Wilbur in the back there, so he probably can't send anything. Okay, 6-3 makes the point. So he's only got about one more roll that he can. There's a 4 to anchor, and he's only got probably this one roll to get the trailer out. Yeah, Ian, Rory, and Jeb and I and Tara debated long and hard over which of those two matches should be on stream 1 and which were on stream 2. Rightfully or wrongfully, we decided this distribution. Okay, so now. Okay, that's going to. Guess he just spreads them out here. 1, 2. Now, does he want to? He may be hesitant to play with 4 blots because, there are some 2 5s in the cup, and he may end up with 4 on the bar. But maybe you just go on to the 12 and make that point, and that way you're only playing with 2 blots rather than 3 or 4. Yeah. Okay, so Dana is fortunate enough to not have to crack yet with the board that he has. John makes that. Dana needs a 2-6 in the worst way. Where's maybe Ray could roll for him. No, it's 5-3.
My race is better now than it was before.
John's completely stripped, though, but that solves all problems right there. And Dana could roll a 3-6 and grab a little bit of racing equity here. 3-5 doesn't do it, but beats dancing. 6-4, so... okay, so here's a learning moment for all of us. Is Mrs. Bubbles. I haven't seen you lately. Welcome back. Now here's a teaching moment for John. Does he, and what's the count here? We've got 24, 34, 56 for green, 66, 68. So he's, which is 58. And what did I say with the green? 58. 24, 34, 54. So it's almost dead even if he plays this way. So, if he plays this way and Dana escapes, which of course would require one large number, could be a 6-5 or double 5, double 6, and then he's right back in the race. Alternatively, John can hit him.
67.
So this is interesting. Again, it's almost after the roll a dead even race. He puts him up, recognizing that so he's going to take his chances with Dana rolling a 3. Dana does not. A set of 3s. And it's, he's had to clear the 6 without taking anything off anyway, so John rolls a 6-4, so he should be able to bring this home, barring a set of boxes. Or 6-5 is a good start, so Dana still got some potential sets that could get him back into this race. 5-1, that's not one. Now he may go 5-4 here to, clear that void take care of that void on the 4-point. Set of 3s, so he's making some progress here. Another, there's a workable set for John. I was going to say another workable set for Dana, and he'd be back into it, but now he's two sets behind, so he's probably not going to be able to do anything with this game, and will fall behind 3-0. But long 15-point match, so a lot of backgammon to be played. Could roll 2 sets. Surprise us all. Make Bill take out his eraser and fix his scorecard.
That's true.
Boom, he didn't get it. So 2 sets of 2 wins. Nope. Okay. So 3-0, Mr. O'Hagan.
Yes, you did.
Already up to 94 viewers. That's great. Y'all make sure everybody's aware, your friends and neighbors and associates and family and so forth, of this great match going on here. And be sure and hit that like button. Maybe even, if you have the opportunity, a subscribe button. And always helps the status of the various providers in the backgammon community. 4-3, Dana.
All right, when in doubt, make 5 points. 6 is a duke.
Now, John's got several options here with his 3 ace. Going to make the 5, which is the pure play. Dana can hit 2 with the double 3s. Would be my play immediately. Yep. So now John needs to not dance. He gets 1 in. Now Dana, he's going to take a quick perusal and picks up the cube. It's early enough, I think. John correctly takes it, but Dana will be in full attack and blitz mode here. Okay. 6-4. We can make the 9 and play 2 to the 9, I guess. Make the 9 and put a spare on the 9 to work on the bar and the 4. It's pretty expensive to hit. Then he'd be playing with a lot of blots. Yeah, so he goes to that route, which is probably what we all anticipated. Ace deuce for John. He can make that anchor. Four, five for Dana. So again, not what he wanted, but I guess two down. I don't really think he wants to go to the. He could hit on the ace and bring the spare from the 9 to the 5, but makes for a pretty inflexible position. Maybe I take 2 down, and you just have a lot of builders working on the bar and the 4, but he goes ahead and takes the 4 point. Now, if John wants to hit it, which he does, he has to give up the anchor to do so. And
Fives, ones, threes, and sixes.
Dana will go for it. Okay. Victor was having some problem with the sound apparently, but he's hearing that now. There were, to answer a text question from Victor, there were 55 in the main. There was rebuy rounds, so we ended up with 41 winners advancing to the undefeated bracket today. So then you had 18 people with anti-buys, 23 people playing in the round of 32. And John and Dana got the buys. They're playing in the round of 32. Frank, Frigo, and Neil, who are playing on the stream too, were unfortunate enough to get the anti-buys, so they're playing in the round of 64. Yeah, we're up there fairly big early on. Okay, dance. So now this is open season for Dana here. He has the cube in play, 5 ace hits, and so we've got distinct gammon possibilities here. John forestalls a bit of it by making that anchor, but Dana's still in command here. He can make the 2 point or he can make the bar. Okay.
Reading my play on 4-1.
Yeah.
Okay, John gets them
Running my 2-2.
both in, so that's good. He can work on perhaps trying to contain Dana, but it's kind of hard to contain Dana when he rolls 6 5s. Okay, John comes to the 8. Ryan Rebello, the Rebel, is in the house. Hey, Ryan, what's up? It's the bar, so now we're just going to sit here and watch Dana play for a few rolls here. He hopes. Wants to get that checker out, gets that checker out. So now John hopes to, I was going to say, hopes to roll small and maintain some sort of a board, but he rolls boxes on the first roll. Dana 6-3. Now again, as you'll notice, we're playing down the checkers legal, playing legal moves. So okay, Ryan says he hasn't played since Texas. Well, you played well in Texas, so I suspect there's not too much rust accumulated on you. Maybe take them both in and kill the 6s, John. Certainly, yeah. Six 5s. So Dana can take 2 in. John hopes to and likely will avoid cracking here. I don't know if there's a cracking number. Okay, so John's hoping Dana has to clear the bar. which he does not. So John likely, very possibly, will crack here. Permanently crack, and he does. Okay. 6-3. So unlikely gammon, but gammons are they're in there, and there's always a possibility that were Dana to unfortunately leave a blot and get hit, there's a chance of picking up extra checkers over there too. Ryan says he's got classes, and Tim asked him how long does high school last this summer. Not quite that young, Tim.
Oh, that's your old game plan.
Okay, so John's just made the determination, since his board's breaking down as it is, just go ahead and play this to beat the G and only give up the 2 points. Go to the 6. Try to most efficiently use the rolls that he gets to save the gammon here. No Monaco either this year, Ryan says. Now, did you see, Ryan, they posted the UBC, I don't know, rankings yesterday, and your performance in Texas puts you in number 20 position against all others who have participated in UBC events and have played at least 13 matches within one event. So you and Dana both played exactly 13 matches in San Antonio, and perhaps that had some influence on the decision of how many matches one had to play in a single event to get a ranking.
Make it interesting.
Okay, so John's most likely going to beat this. He's got to avoid the 2-1 4s or better parlay, and does. So 3-2 O'Hagan. Up to 108, steadily increasing audience. We appreciate all of y'all's participation. And again, as you know, I follow the chat line here. If you've got questions, comments, suggestions, critiques, or just want to hear your name mentioned, let me know and I'll try to respond as appropriate. Like to make it kind of an interactive event here. I think the viewers like that, and I try to make the commentary give a little bit of a technical perspective, but keep it entertaining with various, human interest facts and figures and what have you. Okay. 4-2. John's going to make the 4-point, eschewing the hit on the bar. Okay. Dana's escaped with 1, so John's going to flat the 5 to try to develop a restraining defense over there. He has the forward anchor in Dana's home board. Again, we'll have pretty much continuous matches today through the beginning of the dinner break at 5:30 Pacific, and then at 8 p.m. we resume with jackpot matches. I was going to pull up my trusty brackets here. As y'all may know, all of the brackets are on the USBGF website. We'll also be putting them up occasionally on breaks and between games, perhaps here. Okay, at 8 p.m. tonight, we'll have 2 Masters semifinal matches. And those will be, oh, they didn't update this. There's that Dana and Jeff Hall and Stuart Hosen and John O'Hagan. So that'll be fun. That's, I forget her name, but that's Julius's friend or cousin or something. Linda. Okay. How are you, ma'am? Okay. Okay. Now John has a very good board over there, but neither has much. Make that. He's got the great board, but not. He's stripped otherwise. Dana's got not much flexibility in his structure. So let's see who blinks here. Who is Bob Odenkirk, Ryan? Okay, 5-3 for Dana. He still can't do much, and it's getting worse. Stack City here. Okay, John, counting this monstrosity. So what do we got? 38, 45, 55, 81, 21. That's 102 for white. 98 after that. 18, 20, 32, 56, 95. So it's almost dead even. Dana's got some real... Okay, here we go. I was going to say Dana's got a lot of problems clearing, but now John gets to the 6-5. Okay, so again, let's see. John's got 38, 44, 51, 77, 99 before the roll. Huh? 98.84 according to Tara. That's before the roll. So 87.84 after. Okay, so John would still be, so John would still be behind 3. Okay, so now Dana's try to, and as he leaves the 9 shot, has to play 8-5. He has to give him all 9s, which is 4, 5, 6, 3, and double 3. So that's 5 shots. I'm sorry? 13-8. Yeah, it's only 5 shots. And you may have to leave that many or more next roll. So I think you just pay now. Give him, play 13-8. Give him the 5 shots to roll a 9. I don't like this. 062 blunder, according to my transcriber over here, Miss Mendicino. She's working on her transcription skills among her various production skills. Okay, so John would like to wait one more roll here and see if Dana won't play into his favor. Boom, here it is. And 2 blots. Not only is the direct, but a second one out there to perhaps capture as well. John can't perform. Now, Dana's trailing. Dana's well up in the race now. Respect, Miss Tara. Does he send this? Covers with 2s and 9s. He can pick it up with an ace or a deuce. Well, he could cover it with a deuce. I don't know. It's fraught with peril, but some good upside too. I gotta think. I don't know. I'll defer. What's Ryan and some of you other experts think here? Ian, I'm thinking no double take. Okay, so it's a double, you're saying? No double take. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Dana's up by 10. I'm being told it's a no double.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, this is what's he gonna do? Hit on the ace and take a checker off. That isn't much else to do. Okay, so now Dana's glad that he didn't double, although he potentially could have gotten a pass out of that.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see this kind of bear off every day. What do we got? We got 1 mana.
Don't confuse yourself, Missy Pooh. And welcome to today's stream, Michelle.
Pass. Gotta hit the restroom real fast.
Okay, 3-3.
Too much water today.
Okay, John's gonna let that go. Like Dana might be taking us to the water station or down the hall. Got a little break. You want to let us check in on the other match, maybe? Dana's stepping out for us. Huh? He's actually going out here. Okay, so she'll switch us to 2 streams real quickly. We'll see what's going on the other match while Dana and John adjourn a little bit. Okay. Okay, we're waiting, and Tara's fixed to put up both streams side by side here briefly, and we can check in on Frigo and Kazaros. There it comes. Oh, that's the bracket. Here we go. You can see over here on the right is O'Hagan and Nazarian in the 5 section. They're playing round of 32. Frigo and Kazarov's top left. They're in the round of 64. So, what other names jump out at me? Ron Wertheim and Ari Noguera is a good match. Alfredo Unis and Tom Wheeler. Jonah's playing Aaron Faust. That'll be a lot of fun. O'Neill and I see them in behind me now. They were on break as well. So that's why we didn't really switch over to see what was happening. Sam Ahmed and Kit Woolsey, Stubby and Minardi, Linda Clay and Ray Fogerlund. That'll be an entertaining match. So, okay, so here we are. Where are we? 8-7 already in the Kazaros-Frigo match. So they must have had a decent cube or two in play early on here because they started at the same time, and in fact started a minute or two later than O'Hagan and Nazarian. I'll have to talk to my production manager about the music, me talking over music. Tim, thanks for the heads up. Okay, so okay. After last night and this morning commenting on matches playing on the earth board, it's kind of, I gotta get used to these colors on this U.S. Open board. Again, the blues kind of overwhelmed me a little bit between the blue playing field and the blue checkers. But I found yesterday after looking at it for a bit, you know, I kind of got used to it. But you know, when the first glance at it, doesn't suit my eye well. It's a beautiful board, but you know, we all have our preferences. Okay, so we're back. John O'Hagan, Dana, Nazarian, 3-all, 12-point match. Here we go. 3-1. Five, 2. Both making some points. Yeah, no sweat. We're aware of it now. Yeah, we didn't realize that. Okay, so yeah, to me, this earth board with the green is just a nice, soft, relaxing colors and texture to my view. So it's kind of a pleasant board to play on. Okay, so John has escaped while Dana's been developing a nice structure here. So we'll okay, so Dana's going to try to step up into it and stop this advance of John's, not let him play too freely. 6-2. What can he do but hit, probably?
Well, one fewer shots.
Oh, I might argue, Michelle, we're kind of biasedly partial to the Texas board, but anyway. Okay, so Dana has managed to send one of those parole breakers back to prison here and hopes to keep him there for life. Okay, so Dana's got this. Got his clock's running. Dana's got a 5-3. Huh? Double take, Tara tells me. You know that, yeah, the Texas board, we're proud of that, and they sell a lot of that board color combinations. We won't allow them to put the logos on it except for winners of the Texas tournament. So you see somebody with the Texas board with the logos on it, they're a winner. Okay, so Dana's going to make the anchor. Now John needs a 4. 4 it is, just like dial-a-roll here. So he's back to the... and Dana's going to make the 3-point. Pardon me. Okay. Interesting. 72-39, 120, no, 111. 64. John's definitely way up now. And as we're going to have to count this, Dana may well run. What do we got? We got 46, 1864, 104 for black, and we got 72, 80, 88, 91 for white. So can't run. He's too far behind. Now he's vulnerable to having to leave with a 6. He's going to run both. So what do we got? We got 13 times 6 is 78, 84. And we have 45, 55. At 82. Very, very close. Two, 1, not exactly what Dana was hoping for. Another set of 5s. That's 2 of them in the last 3 rolls for John. So it's kind of hard to stem that tide. And Dana is seeing nothing but small numbers. Okay, so John's got 3 more 7, 35, 39, 41, 59, 45, 51, 61, 70. Yeah, so he's 15 or so back. There it is. That's a drop. And it's 4-3 O'Hagan. Okay, that number of viewers keeps climbing up there a little bit. 122 watching this great match. Be sure and hit that like button and subscribe button. And let others that may be interested know of the matches and the links and what have you. And hope y'all are all enjoying this. 5-3 by Dana. Gets the 3 point. 4-5 by John. 6-5 runner. Okay. Gonna bring the builder down rather than run all the way. John's got options galore. He chooses the anchor under. Dana had several checkers bearing on that, and 9 in the zone. So. Yeah, he had several good options, Ryan. I think I might have made the 5 as well because it unstacks those 6 and 8 somewhat. John has to hit. A lot of hitting returns here. That's one of them. Okay, John's going to hit again. Wants to make a point, wants to take half a roll out of Dana's hand. So now, okay, Dana hits on the deuce. John enters and has to run. See Jeff Hall in the background there. He does have on one of his loud pink shirts today. So he'll be on the stream on the Masters tonight. So be sure and wear your shades for watching that one. Jeff Hall really likes those loud shirts. Okay, 4-2. Now you can hit. Had choices, but that was the best. 3-1. So that starts the 5. Set of 5s. Boom. Then we come to the 6. Yes. John does not need to dance. 5-1. So what's Dana got here? 6 and ace, 14, numbers 3, 42, 52, 94, 109. Okay, I didn't get to count, but it was a snap take by O'Hagan. Dueling sets of aces here. John's got plenty of timing to hope that Dana gets in trouble clearing that midpoint. Okay, he's down to. Pretty funny, they've rolled ace-ace. And Dana replied with ace-ace. John rolled 6-5. Dana rolled 6-5. Okay, Dana saves a 5, but John's got the good timing here to. Let's see if Dana blinks. Goes to the ace. Ooh, pardon me. Gonna make the bar and go to the 4, perhaps. Could go to the deuce, but I think I'd make the 5 prime. There you go. I like to see when, uh-oh, so much for blinking. Dana probably thinks that's only fair since John had rolled a couple of nickels on the prior game.
I could just, I think too small.
Yeah. Oh my.
Uh-oh,
What I get?
the best laid plans. But John can't hit. Okay, so John should beat the gammon. Gotta race it off here. Okay. Dana, you got any stacked over there? I can't tell. Yes. So he's got at least 7. Maybe more. Okay, so that's that.
Forfeit.
Okay, 5-4 Dana. Just for a quick update on Stream 2, Frank Frigo leads Neil Kazaros 10-8. So, another great pairing over there. Again, nobody likes to lose in the first round, but this is a double elimination tournament this year. So, until you have 2 losses, you retain an opportunity to win the tournament. Make the 4, bring one down. Three twos, a second anchor. Discourages any delusions of grandeur that Dana might have entertained. Already made the 4 point, so probably doesn't want to do it again. Again, this is kind of an interesting shake. Nothing much constructive to do anywhere around the board. Can't clean anything up. Can't build anything. Can't really dupe anything either. He could move the bar, but then he exposes himself to a double shot. 5-3, the back ones can't move, so he'll make the 3 point. 2-6 is a hitter. Set of 5s. And guess let's bring that one out. John does not want to dance here. But dance he does, so here it comes, I think. 2s and 4s, put a second checker back. 4-1, double 1, double 4. Make the 5 point. I'm sending this personally, but Dana's going to, looks as though he's resigned himself to, he's going to roll on. I would have been tempted. 6-4. Now go to the bar. Full speed ahead. Urso is in the house. Guess he could have thought too good. I was definitely sending that myself. There you go. Go the 5 and a 7. Okay, so now he'd rather have the 2. He'll take the 7. Okay, got 4 builders on the deuce. Yeah. Ooh. Take the prime and slot on the front. You look. Okay, John needs to forestall what's the apparent inevitable here, and he doesn't. Now, at best, he's going to have an ace point game. Just a matter of how long it takes him to develop it, and he'd like to go ahead and get them in and start moving checkers, around the board to try to save the gammon eventually. But right now, nothing working for him. Yeah, this is a Galaxy Earth board, which is a cool little board. These the checker trays, one of which is turned upside down right now to support the clock. Those are independent units which fit into the board before you close it up, so it makes for a very compact closed board. Nice for traveling and so forth. Now they are surprisingly heavy, but very, very nice board. Yeah, Dana contemplating, does you cash that at this point, or? Okay, John Deuces didn't do much for him. He would oh, pardon me. MCG has joined us once again. Hello, Matt. Great first round match here. Two great first round matches, although O'Hagan and Dana got buys, so they're in the round of 32. Kazaros and Frigo did not. They're in the round of 64. So Dana's sitting here contemplating what he... Dana has 10, 11, 4 off. So he's going to roll on. That was a double take before that roll. Christopher Chavez, hello to you as well. Okay. Dana's still got this idea that he ought to be cubing this at some point, and he's decided the point is now. Now I got to think, let's see, he's only got 4 off. Has to be a take. John needs a, what is that, a 5 or a 9? That doesn't work. MCG said he wasn't sure about the take. Did you have that in there? But yeah. Okay, so let's okay, so now John's got to he's not going to save a G unless he hits something, so he's got to just be concerned about the BG here. They're rare, but they happen. Oftentimes unexpectedly so. Uh-oh, there's that shot. John looking for the deuce. No deuce, so now he's got to run probably. Well, not. He decides he can wait one more roll. This could get expensive, though. It was even worse. There was a stack checker. I thought it. 3-2, the coup classique. Doesn't have to make a decision. He can't get out anyway. We may as well stay. Boom. Okay. Now, anything but a 2-3. Boom. He's out. Oh, looky here. Looky here. Now, we have seen the rare game with the 15th checker. I think in my career playing, I've won 2 and lost 2. 1 to hitting the 15th checker, lost to having my 15th checker hit. So now John needs to get over there and make his prime. Walk it home. Bear off aggressively. Let's see if he gets lucky. But if nothing else, he saved You saved the BG and the G. So something to be said for that. There's a head. Just delaying the inevitable here. Ultimately, we're going to get. Well, the inevitable is we don't know how it will end, but we know the denouement here. Just send it. Tara speaks French fluently. She's always correcting my mispronunciation of French terms. Okay, Matt says that was a rollout. Shows it a 109 take. I'm saying it, and it's worked out reasonably well. It's only, I mean, the take will have only cost John a single point max. You know, it could have been 3 or 5. Okay, now he's going to try to keep the spares as high as possible, get off as many checkers as he can before he cracks. That's fairly good. Okay. Probably go to the 3. Now, you want to be very aggressive. If you go off the 6, you may have to crack the 6 on the next roll. Okay, there's a... So maybe he's going to have 3 or 4 checkers off before he breaks. About all you can do, I guess. Okay, John needs to take a couple of checkers off and can't. Could, but he won't. And correctly so. Uh-oh. Man, John's only taking off 1 at a time, though. It was the denouement that she got me on, Tim, not the Coup Classique. Oh! Five, 3. 6, 5. So he's shooting. What's he need? Needs a 3. Does not get the 3. So loses 2 points. Dana's going to be up 7-4.
All right, 4-7.
What's the score now? Okay, Kazaros has regained the lead. Leading Frigo 11-10 on stream 2. So a great match over there.
I have no idea. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying I'd be chicken. That's a courageous.
And these guys, it's 11:28. We started at 10. They're well over about an hour and 20 minutes into this match and a third of the way through the score. So this it's going to be a long one.
Yeah, that's the issue. I don't know. I'm in there till the end.
Yeah, they didn't change the score, Tara. It's 7-4. Or is it? Didn't Dana win 2?
Oh, yes.
Oh, they got it now. Okay, yeah. We've got 118 quality control experts catching their when they don't turn the scorecard or when whatever. Everybody's watching, you know. You know that even though Neil and Frank are playing around the 64, John and Dana playing around the 32 here, ideally, and I'm confident that this is like this. The brackets are such that by advantage will go the other way as they move to the second chance. So perhaps the loser of the Frank Frigo Neil Kazarov's match will be certainly not still behind and perhaps ahead of the loser of this match in the second chance bracket. Mishi Poo, shout out to Brent Cohen. There's this BMAB International guy. We still haven't been able to do anything with that. This BMAB International guy is the guy that's been a jerk for days, and yeah, Dimitri, you can block him yourself, perhaps. We don't have the administrative control to block anyone. Okay, so Dana needs to clean up something here. I played 3 in, and then I might have played 10-8. That way only. Okay, Tim, have a good day. Okay. So Dana can make the 10, which blocks the 6s from the back guys, but doesn't block the 7s. And, so he picks up a hit. Now, Tim, you better listen to Mishi Poo. She's one of the world's foremost experts on cats. Cats. Decided if I was going to put lard on the boils of a cat, I think I could do it myself and not have to go to the vet to get it done. But of course, you might want to muzzle on a hog wire fence, muzzle on a cat, and a fence between you and the cat when you start doing that sort of thing. Okay. Oh, the dance for the Mr. O'Hagan. Dana's got quite a bit of ammunition lined up here. That's TMI, Michelle. TMI. Oh, I was talking to Michelle's comment here. She said, I know what I do when I get a boil. I'm like, whoa. Neil Kazaros, and you might check with Jeb and Rory to see what we might have over there. Okay, so Kazaros beat Frigo. So we'll be looking. Tara's going to go investigate. So they may not be totally up to date. So Okay, so Matt's thinking it's a pretty easy take. I would think so. He's I mean, there's some risk, but certainly if he can not get pointed on an anchor, he's got decent 4' on the other side. He's trailing, so there's some additional incentive perhaps to take. And both of these guys have been pretty judicious with their time usage. They, both have quite a bit of time left, although we're not necessarily halfway through the match from a score perspective. But, they're only slightly less than half the initial time. John takes this as we thought he might. Okay, and Dana cannot do anything that he had hoped to do. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Or that's legal. I don't know that it's right. Okay, John needing Mr. Anchor here doesn't get the anchor and doesn't get much of anything. This is going to be a least of three evils as to how you play the three. Set of aces. So what do we do? Put two up. You could make the 5 point. Could put two up. Okay, and Dana just lays all the ammo out there. John rolls a 4-2, which hits. Now, Dana needs to come in and hit again. Set of threes works reasonably well. That's 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now John's in danger. Gets one in. He needs that anchor. Deuce 5. Hits another. Now he's going to go to the bar. Going to bring it down. More ammo. He's working on the 5 and the bar. He'd like to make the 5, so I guess certainly that's the better play. Just don't give him aces from Dana's perspective. There's the 5, so now Dana's going to have to attack this checker. And that hits. 1, 2, 3. Gonna cover it, I guess. Yeah. Back that up. Did you get anybody over there yet? Okay, so John forestalls that 5-4, then makes it and covers. Okay. Okay, so O'Hagan has an Ace Point game, and she's going to have to try to sit out the storm. Ace, which is not what he wanted. He just as soon have danced for a while, but maybe he can move enough freight to help him save the G down the road here. Okay. Dana's moving on along rather rapidly. Okay, John's building that home board in order as he would prefer.
Immediate recording, so
Okay.
6162 5152.
Yeah. Okay, so O'Hagan is not in the best of shape. Hey. What does Dana do with his 4-1? Obviously, perhaps the 4 is off. Then it's the question of the 1. Okay, I would personally play 4-3, but I could well be wrong. I tend to like to avoid plays where I could double blot bearing off. And this play, if you roll 6-5, next roll you double blot. I don't like that. Ian doesn't like this. Matt doesn't like that. Ryan likes it. So go figure. Another 4-1. Dana's getting worn out with these 4-1s. O'Hagan like to see anyone. Well, this time only a 3-1 by Dana. Dana with the nice practice of offset checkers for a tentative move. Always good practice to be able to restore the original position, not get confused by shuffling checkers. Okay, so 3-1. Again, they take the time in these critical positions to don't get rushed. Look at your various options. Don't necessarily seize upon the knee-jerk reaction of a first blush. O'Hagan still at the dance hall here. That aces. Dana's just rolling aces out his posterior. 6-5. So John at least is finally in play. 5-2. Okay, what do you do here? What's he got? I was going to say, you're probably supposed to play 5-3. I'd certainly be tempted to take one off. Six, 3. Six, 3. That worked out supremely well. Okay. 6-1. O'Hagan staring a G in the face here. Out of the bag, so he could leave a shot, which would, and if hit, then of course, John could save the G and BG potentials. Boom, there's your shot. John looking for Mr. Deuce. No Mr. Deuce, so now he's got to run. Yep, here we are. Coup Classic once more. Okay. Coup Classic, he has to stay. Boom. Only gets the chance at the win. He'll have another crack at winning off a 15th checker and doesn't do it. So he gets G'd. 11-4. Dana. It'll be interesting. Certainly we get to see Dana tonight, too. He's playing Brandon Macklin in the semifinals of the Masters Jackpot at 8 p.m. tonight. And O'Hagan is playing Stuart Hosen. So both of these guys are in the semifinals of the Masters as well. Deuce one has to make the point, split the back, which enhances the potential of escaping, but then Dana rolls 4-1 to make the bar. 3-5, he can make the 3. And you can see these guys, as many are, but certainly they're most proficient at it. They when the moves are rather obvious, kind of a forced obvious, they're playing quite rapidly and don't burn any time. But when the circumstances call for it, they're deliberate. So they manage their time well. There's a 3-2 by John to make that anchor. You're right, Matt. I misrecalled that. So Brandon won and does play Jeff tonight. That's the one I was talking about. Jeff's wearing, known for his loud shirts, has on a particularly loud shirt tonight. So wear your shades to that match. Yeah, they only had 16 in the Masters, so it's a day ahead of what the schedule anticipated. Okay, John trailing 11-4. This is a very similar position Dana had a game or two ago. John took the cube, Dana takes this cube. John's going to try to seize the opportunity here. Misses the 5-point blot, but gets the one on the 9. So John, well, that's Santa. Certainly not what he had in mind. He was hoping to come in and cover, but comes in and is able to do nothing. Hello, Joe. I think, and I don't know if he's gotten the rating or not, but Frigo's here. Let me look at the. That's probably it. Huh? Okay, Jonah beat Aaron Faust just now. Four, 2. Not particularly attractive. He's going to have to play there. Okay, so. One. If this goes his way, this may be the last game of the match here. Dana holding a 2 cube with some gammon potential, although John's got the 4-point anchor. So it's ugly, but it's not obviously as much gammon potential as he, against an ace point game or a deuce point game. He's got a 4-point game. So. Set of 4s, that's gonna. Okay. Tara's out scouting matches to see what we might have next. The winner of this match plays the winner of Kit Woolsey, Sam Ahmed. Kit's a heavy favorite there, so if Kit does win that match, then probably have his match with the winner of this on stream 1. And then we'll have to find somebody for stream 2. Okay, so Dana's going to bring this home. He's looking for that 3-point. Has to leave an indirect, but shot nonetheless. John does not get it. Two, 3, 4. So John's a big favorite to save. Might get a shot here. Okay. I've won, so Dana and then John's going to have to go, so. Not an immediate shot, so. And Dana's saying about just recubing this and claiming the 2 points. Ooh, pardon me, folks. Late night before we got out of here, got everything put away, and then had to be back in here early to get things set up. They're not over here, huh? Okay, Dana's going to claim that. He's up 13-4. Jeez, Ian, you been hanging in the damn porn rooms again? They follow you over here or what? Only teasing. Okay, 2 away, 11 away, so 5-4 makes the anchor. So, okay, Kit's leading Sam Ahmed 10-7 on winner of that plays the winner of this. There's Aaron Faust over here. I understand you might have dropped a tough one there, man. Tough draw, Jonas. Good player. Yeah, we could do that.
Probably been more entertaining than this 13-4 match.
Yeah. What was yours? Okay. So Tara thinks looks like maybe we're going to have on stream 2 starting Mays Petrosian and Alfredo Unis. And then ideally, if Kit prevails as he should in his match with Sam Ahmed, then Kit versus the winner of this on stream 1. Okay, John sends early one. He's in dire straits. So what do you do? You make the 5 point. Has to give a blot to do it, but certainly probably worth it. But Dana does roll a 6 and claims that blot. Deuces. Point. And now the deuce of your choice. This one allows him potential to make the bar, but Dana again, second 6-5 in a row. So that of 6s for John cleans that up pretty good. Hits a checker, makes the bar. So he's got that checker behind a 5 prime. Cube in play. Deuce 6. Yeah. O'Hagan needs what is that? A 5-2 to make that back. Or 6-1 to clear the trailer. Dana'd like a 4 to hit it. Doesn't get it. Makes the 3. Okay. John's in pretty reasonable shape. 5-3. Four, 3 for.
Nice.
Okay, stream 2 is going to be, as we pronounce it different ways, Mays Petrosian from LA against Alfredo Unis of Brazil. So that'll be a fun, good match.
I don't want you to. I don't want to throw it.
Okay, or Dana to somehow manage a shot here. A claiming shot here. He's got a very nice board developed. 1-6 from the, oh, baby. I'll just give him that one number and whammo. There's the one number. So, this could be curtains here.
Shot.
One 6 from the bar. From Brazil.
Sometimes it's right to hit. Oh boy. Well, I got a factor in gammon.
I've never been to Ireland, Sean. I would like to do that sometimes. We got 4 international trips planned this year, though, so maybe we can work it out next year.
Need help, Bill.
We always need help. There's Mr. Fogerland. How'd you do in your match this morning?
Better than I did in my match last night.
Okay. Well, that's encouraging.
But that means I could have lost 15-6.
Guinness on Sean Casey. You know, Sean, if you follow us much, you may know that our miniature dachshund, who is black and tan in color, his name is Guinness.
Hey, look at this. Is Dana really considering hitting loose with this? I mean, he's way up, but
Who's the favorite here, Ray?
I think black.
I would have to think black, but
They like 6 primes.
If he hits him, then that's going for the gammon. See,
here
Dana,
you
well, he left.
it doesn't make a difference, the gammon. He's
John
just,
left Dana 1-6 earlier in this game, and Dana rolled the 1-6.
Right.
And Dana leads the-
He doesn't mind taking the complicated option. All right, now what's
Okay.
going on?
Hope the 6 prime to hit. I don't know. Right. Put it down.
That was
Well, you
interesting.
probably-
I asked you who was the favorite, and you said black, and
then
MCG
he-
said white.
But did he say it after Dana hit him loose?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Now, who cares what MCG says?
And,
He's just the best player in the galaxy.
Urso had asked the question. You said black. Matt said white, and Urso said, I just asked a question I don't even know.
Well,
This should be fun. And then hit loose, huh?
anyway, whenever there's a difference of opinion and one side is Matt and the other side is me, believe Matt. Bet on Matt's side.
Got a hit.
But when we have to play, then bet on me. I'm just joking. Hi, Matt. Good to see you out there. Why aren't you here? That's the question. 3-6 from the bar. That holds his timing. That's not so bad. He wanted to hit or miss.
MCG says, hi, Ray. He acknowledges your...
Don't be giggling out there now, Matt. 2-6 from the bar.
Now, he did not mention your name in vain last night, Matt. He spoke very, how shall we say, spoke very complimentary of you,
I spoke highly of the young man.
despite the fact that he pointed out your blunders.
Of which there were few.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to make a 200 blunder and still yet play 1.3, you know.
Yeah. He was whining about that because he could have played under a 1 if he hadn't have done that.
Okay, so John hoping to get back in the match here.
Well, this might be the worst variation of the hit loose play that Dana tried earlier. But Dana, if he's going to lose a game, he's going to lose it while he's trying to win. And see, he didn't stop fighting for the points just because he was up 13-4. He fired away. Everybody else in the whole tournament would not have broken the 6 prime. So Dana might well be the only one that was right.
Haven't worn off in a while.
Did anybody chime in on that one, Bill? No.
It's different.
I
No.
could have broke the 6 prime.
What did Matt say about it? He didn't say anything about breaking the 6 prime?
I've always liked Dana's plays, so.
Well, the one thing you find out about Dana plays is you challenge him, and then he puts it into his XG mobile, and you find out that Dana was right.
Hey, Dana is one of the perhaps most under the radar screen great players, not only in the country but in the world, I think.
Absolutely, no doubt about it. And he's a fat target on my radar screen. It starts going off when I get near the building. But John has shown him what
I
a
know, I
mistake it
was,
was to break his 6 prime.
I was hoping, and I don't think he is, but I was hoping he might head over to Istanbul and play in the UBC contender tournament. I know Mark Olson was going to try and get in touch with him and encourage him to
Well, he's the kind of guy
play.
that would do that. And
Yeah.
but of course, last night he was playing across from me while John O'Hagan was wiping up the floor with me.
yeah, he had that tough match with Brandon,
He lost to Brandon. What was the score of that one?
15-12. O'Hagan got a shot at it here.
Yeah.
5-2, any doublet.
If he rolls one, Dana won't even flinch. But all right, 13-6. Got to take off my coat if I'm going to be working.
Yeah. I mean, the other way, the timing was just
So who'd you beat this morning?
too many games. No.
I had to
the other thing, yeah.
survive some adversity against Linda
Linda
but I
Clay.
managed to win an 8 cube. So
Hey, Linda Clay's been We were laughing yesterday. You know, in the first round, the very first round, the rebuy round in Texas, she beat Victor in the first round. Yesterday in the rebuy round, she beat Jonah in the first round.
Yeah, absolutely. And she was beating me. But she gave a 4 cube when she was ahead, and I took that, and then I double on the come in an 8 cube.
Okay, so
You stopped at 3 minutes.
yeah, O'Hagan stopped the bleeding and actually got a couple of points there. So
I know Hagen's one of those guys. I mean, he's not sending over the cue. I mean, you should send it at like any hint of an advantage, but what's going on here? They're stopping and they're chatting about something?
Hagen, now the clock's
Well, he's
running.
thinking about
He's
whether
thinking
or
about
not
it
he's supposed
now.
to double, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I would think that
There. KG has joined us. KG's in the house. Philippe has joined us.
hi, KG and Philippe. Both of you guys have beat me, but I'm not holding it against you.
Hopefully, KG might have saw your lecture last night. He always enjoys some good entertainment as well, you know.
Well, KG is a much smoother orator than I am, but all right, Ace, and I guess I would just anchor, but Dana's going to think about all the possibilities. What makes him really great. Good job. Dana sort of like to play with anchors. He's got the cube already, so that'll sort of take gammons out of the picture, and you know, he'll just try to win with the other guys. And I think that one of the ace principles or foundations of Mitchie's stuff is you make an anchor and play with the other 13 guys.
Yeah.
Or something. I don't exactly know what the 2 and 13 or something. So 13 guys can make the 6 prime.
Well, it's amazing.
Just
and
hold
it's
down the
funny
fort
how
with the last
often,
two.
funny how often this happens. I mean, these 2 stream matches this morning. You know, there's 41 winners advanced in the winners bracket, and Neil and Frank drew each other, and Frank and John and Dana drew each other in the first round.
Neil and Frank Frigo?
Yeah,
Oh,
and Neil won.
Okay.
And they had antibodies, so they were in the round of 64. Where,
tell you-
these guys are in round of 32.
you guys, you want to know my secret for the Calcutta auction?
What's that?
Buy Neil. He never buys back. And he's the all-time #1 ABT player.
What's up, Stevie?
The only guy probably better than him is Steve Sachs. Hi, Steve.
Can I borrow some of those boards you used for your lecture yesterday? Smack my opponents.
Yeah, yeah, brother.
Good luck, man.
You win this morning? Oh, that was a...
You know what they say, Steve? You do? Okay.
Well,
If you
what?
play bad, you lose. That's what they
What's
say.
good here, though, it's doubly limb, so you ain't dead.
It looks like you need to stand a little closer to the razor. Oh, did you? They're hard to beat.
Steve Sachs lost to someone this morning. I don't know who he was playing, but he was laughing with Ray, and Steve was here during Ray's lecture last night. And Steve said, I lost to a taker. And, of course, that was one of Ray's points last night. Takers are hard to beat.
25 years ago, I came up with that. And
Okay. 3-point. Matt calls that one.
okay, Dana ended up giving up the 3 anchor, and now John has the 3-point. Now Dana's got a pretty solid position, but we were talking to all the bystanders, and I missed the sequence that Dana gave up the anchor. Oh, look at this.
Did you get Mays and
2-6 from the
Alfredo
bar
going?
would be a good shake here. 4-6, no.
working on it? Huh?
Oh, I just got smacked.
Dana got pointed on. John's going to work now. Bill.
That's Alfredo.
I think I would come with a 3 and step up with the. Oh, John did that. All right, I might have stepped up, but
Okay, so we're going to have on stream 2 Maes Petrosian and Alfredo Unis. That'll be a nice match.
Oh, this is an anti-joker for. This is why part of the reason why I would have stepped up to the 2-point before when John slotted the bar. Gives him 5s in addition to 6s.
And a hitter.
Yep.
Now it's going south.
I see a lot of people. Well, Dana just makes the best. Look at this.
Look
He
at
keeps
this.
getting punished for breaking his anchor. Oh my God, that was cruel and unusual punishment.
That's illegal in the United States.
Yeah. So let's go in there and arrest John.
There, Kazaros in there scouting the competition there.
Oh yeah, he's looming. Look at Dana
Look at
said,
this.
"You need a bigger thing, John."
Well, when it's going your way, it's going your way, right?
That's it. He's rolling a lot of 1/6s, but he keeps breaking anchors, man. John's trying to punish him. All right, Dana will make a regular play and make the 14-point this time.
We're up to 150 early now.
All right.
We're in prime time in Europe right now, too, so that helps probably. Okay, so
13-8.
that's kind of...
There. Okay.
Now, John's probably going to have to break here shortly.
Oh, he said he's going to hold on and leave
Right.
the 6. I don't know if I would break the 6-point, but if John did it, I'm going to guess that he was right.
Look out. Look out.
That's a shot? No, it's not.
No,
Okay.
but it's awkward.
It was awkward, yeah. All right, Dana doesn't need to do anything special, and he doesn't want to waste any time. Is he down to 34 seconds? 0 minutes, 34 seconds? 34.9?
No, 349.
349? Okay.
Okay.
Dana's waiting for John to break something, and then he can go
there's
after him.
Breakage.
These kind of a situation, sometimes it's better to break off the 9-point, leave the checker there instead of trying to minimize shots,
Right.
create some bad shakes.
Because
Like,
there's some bad shakes in there.
and then also you maintain contact with the 3 anchor if you stay on the 9-point. And you got to leave a shot anyway, so John figures maybe he's got enough chance in the race, he'll just come off the back anchor.
Well, that makes for some... Ooh, that's a nice
Isn't it
shake.
always like that when a guy's got builders like that and he just points on you? I guess Dana, like you said, he's hot. 2-6 from the bar. Now Dana has 2 builders. They're going to roll a 6-2. 5-1.
5-1. Okay, John needs to sustain one more roll here without having to break, but so much for that.
Yep, that's a crunchy peanut butter. All right, here we go. Dana will be attacking mercilessly now,
Ugh.
I predict. But let's see, how does he do it?
Make the deuce. I don't know.
He doesn't even. He's got a safe play. Is he ahead in the race? He's going to count that. So he's up 6.
Oh, he's going to clear the
Down
sticks
10.
safe?
Yeah, that's a safe play. Or he could make the 2-point. And
Yeah,
leave
that's
just
what
a
I'm
5
thinking.
block.
Make the deuce, but
Let's see. He's up 6 out there, and 23
that
is
hit the
29.
deuce?
Yeah.
okay, that's...
Some people.
Matt says must hit. We were in agreement with that. It's just...
Two what? What was that? 2-6 from the bar? Dana says if even he gets out, I'll get a 5. Look at that. Isn't backgammon stupid? Look at this.
But look out. With the Cuban play, we could be looking at a fairly tight match here. Now, over on Stream 2, they're just kicking off Alfredo Unis of Brazil and Maes Petrosian from Los Angeles. So, should be a good match. A couple of good players. Unis is
Oh, John's going to hit
Pretty
loose.
well known internationally. He won the Super Jackpot in Monte Carlo 4 years ago against Chris Trencher in the final. And I'll tell you, y'all know Chris Trencher is a good player. So,
What should John do with his 3 here, Bill?
what should John do with this?
Gammons are important.
Yeah, got to go for it.
Dana rolls an immediate 6. The wrong kind.
Okay, he's got a lift.
Yeah, he'll live now.
He wants 4, but he doesn't want to
2-6
not
from the
win
bar?
two,
How many
yeah.
2-6s from the bar have we seen in this game?
Look here. Pick and pass?
Nope.
No, it was 4-2. I saw it at 4-1 initially. Okay. John would like to claim 4, but he just wants to be sure that he doesn't lose 2.
Yeah, losing 2 would be bad for John's match-winning chances.
Okay, so Dana's got 6, 8, 9, 10 crossovers to save. John's got 11 crossovers to G. So it's pretty close. Advantage to Dana to save. Big advantage to Dana to save. Might be Jen to save now.
Nope. But it's close.
Close.
Oh, that might be 5-4.
I thought it was 5-4, but
What went again?
2-1
When in doubt,
2-1 and
John's
2-1
play. Oh
and-
my God! Would that have made
Would that
any
have worked?
difference? Now Dana will roll an ace and John will roll a non-ace. No, okay.
okay.
No swing.
No swing. We called that though. 5-4. Boom. Okay. Looks like it's break
those
time.
Who can do and those who can't commentate. Bill, you know that.
Well, some of us commentate much more than others.
Yeah. There's commentate.
Okay, we're gonna.
There's commentate.
Tara's gonna put up the 2 streams here side by side while John and.
Well, I have to increase my fee if I got to talk about 2 different matches.
Yeah. Taxes you a little much, huh?
I'm waiting for a match to get done. While there's a break in the action, I'll go over there and shit. I'll be right back.
Okay. Ray's gonna go check on his future opponent. Plays the winner of a given match. I'm not sure who. I guess I could pull the brackets up on my trusty phone here. Oh, wow. Just happened to look. What time is it? It's 2:22 in the central. Another big up day in the market. That's good. Okay, there's, what do we got? Well, Mays and Alfredo in the first game. Now, Mays lives in L.A., but he's of Armenian heritage. He has the Armenian flag up there, and Alfredo is from Brazil. Oh, that's not what I want. I want this. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, so Kazaros had won. He's awaiting the Tristan Betancourt John Viator match.
Yeah, he's rolled
Ace
couple of
Petrosian.
miracles. Critical junctures.
Well, they're on break, so we put them both up.
So did Dana. Behind it. 1-6 in the bar.
Okay. Ogerland waiting on Stubby and Minardi, huh?
Yeah, they're still playing 13-10. What's Petrosian's flag? What is
Armenian.
Armenia?
Yeah. he's gotten to know him a little bit. He's been to Texas the last 2 years. Really enjoys the tournament, and a really nice guy. I really like the guy.
Yeah, I've never heard him say anything. I mean, maybe it's the language thing or something, but
No, he's actually fluent
English
with
pretty
little
well.
or no accent. KG back in the house saying hello again.
hi, KG. It's me, Ray.
So we've got
Me and Bill have fun.
Tara's technology of having both streams up at once while John and Dana are on break here. Once they come back, we'll go back to that singular screen. But we're just taking a sneak peek at Petrosian and Unis in their first game.
This is like a giant pass, right?
Yeah, I would think so. Unis has, 9 checkers? Oh, he snaps that up. Let's see what happens. It's an
We got
optimistic
anybody putting stuff in the
story.
computer?
Not at the moment, I don't think. That was a rather optimistic take, but let's see.
Well, one thing about it, he can't get gammon.
Yeah,
I think I would go 3-2 here. Then if threes, no, that you want a gap on the 3-point there, because you can play threes off the 6 point
Look
and
at
twos
this.
come off. So you don't
Unis
want.
rolls another small number, and Mays could. Oh, we'll never know. Okay, so here we go. Dana and John. Now, Dana was up 13-4, and John's won 2 points, 2 consecutive
Now, it's
games.
interesting that Dana would probably already won this match if he played like anybody else and wasn't fighting for every last point. He opened himself up to a couple of jokers and got nailed by one in each of the last 2 games. So John snuck back into the match, but that's a hallmark of Dana's play, man. If he loses, it was because he was trying to win.
KG says back to that prior game, hitting with the 3 on the 6 point was correct by .046.
I'm not sure I remember. Oh, yeah, hitting, yeah. I felt like that was right. I mean, just for the score value, the gammons are worth so much more than, I mean, if you get hit, you lose, maybe. But you're trying to win the match, and, the gammon price sort of dictated that you go for it there, I believe. But thanks, KG, for putting that in. You're welcome to put any of these other positions in and help us out if we make some boo-boos over here.
Kent Goulding, hey, Ray, acknowledges you.
Uh-huh.
Mays did win that race.
Oh, my God. Was it that
What'd you say last night? Takers are hard to beat.
Yeah. And quitters never win. If he would have quit, he wouldn't have won that game.
Okay, so John sends it. He's
Anyway, in that kind of situation, I sort of like it in a way when the other guy wins, because then he'll feel like he could do that again.
mm-hmm.
Now,
Well, he
look
feels
here.
like he can
These
do that
2
again.
points, the 9 and the 3, don't work very well together. So Dana did that for the moment, but next thing you know, he'll give up the 9 point to do something else. Like the 5 point, for instance.
There you go. Most prescient.
I
Mr.
cannot.
Vogelin.
It's just hard to understand backgammon as well as I do sometimes. No. All right.
Well, you probably played as long and more matches than anyone else.
Yeah, more matches than anybody. I didn't play them too good, but I played a lot of them.
Few things you haven't seen. 6-4. Now, I do like Dana's been, and we've noted it here, he's really conscientious of offsetting his checkers with looking at various plays and so forth.
Uh-huh.
Good practice in that regard.
All right, each of these guys is trying to prime the other one, and John has this definitive advantage because he's got 5 points, and Dana only has 4. And
But John
has
may
two
have to-
checkers trapped back there.
He has to give up, or he may well give up the. No, he's apparently not going to give up the bar.
No, he should play 6-2 here, and preserve that builder, and damn the torpedoes. He can't make the 5. No, you're right. Yeah, that's right. He could have made the 5 point. I don't know. That may just work out, but it goes against the human grain to leave a shot.
Okay. Oh, okay. Sachs was over here. We knew he'd lost. We didn't know who he lost to. He was a dejected camper.
Now, Aaron, John O'Hagan wishes he had made the 5 point. You're right, brother.
Yeah.
And I was happy to find out that we had a bye. So
Yeah.
4-1.
Yeah, he's got to clear the bar.
No, he could slot that.
He can slide the 5, but
Let's see if he wants to block 6s. He should just clear it. And then if Dana goes with a 6, he just attacks him with stuff that doesn't run.
Reminded Ray of what he said last night. Hard to beat takers, apparently.
Steve said he played a taker right after he told us he lost. So.
But it is a double limb tournament. So you got to lose. Got to lose 2.
In these tournaments, the most important match is the undefeated final. And you want to get your hedges in there because you can come back and still do
I
some
like
stuff.
that.
So, look at this. Well,
Kent Golding. It's a religious battle. Holy primes.
okay. Watch
look
out,
here.
Dana.
Gotta
He's
hit.
going to hit you.
Boom. Now we're into
Would double aces work here?
Now we're into the all or nothing mode.
What should he do now?
We have options.
Oh, Dana, he is up, and he's going to come down. All right, yep. All right, he's just going to force. John's going to have to run 2 guys around the board. It'll be easier if he gets an ace, but he didn't. All right. One of Dana's big plays worked.
Uh-oh.
And he would like a mulligan on this
That's
one.
About his worst.
Yeah, at least it cuts down on the G's.
For 3.
4.
Go to the 3.
Is this gonna be like the 3rd game in a row that Dana could have won real easily and ended up snatching defeat from the jaws of victory? Oh, look at that. Crunching the 6 point.
Okay, O'Hagan's going to fire on all cylinders here.
He's gonna run and spank.
GG. Don't laugh at him. It encourages him, you know?
Spanky worked. Does that cover? It's got to cover from somewhere, doesn't it? 1, 2,
2, 3, 4. No. If it had 5, it would get there.
3.
If you got 5 4s, it would make it.
Okay, now here's where Dana ends the proceedings.
Boom.
Quack. No good.
I think the proceedings are going to continue for some time.
Oh my God! Look at this number 1,
1,
2,
3.
That's my play too. I would have done that.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
You usually don't make that play because XG does it for you. Or Galaxy does it for you. You know.
Well, that one wasn't forced. He got to move 3 guys off the 6 point and reinforce the ace. Look at
How you
Dana.
doing, Tom Wheeler?
Dana was a giant favorite again, and now he's coming around the board as loser. And it's going to be like one salty match if Dana loses it. He was,
Hey, it was up 13-4.
And this is the 3rd game in a row where he could easily have won.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, one thing for sure, we'll have Aaron go up and remind Dana of that right after he loses this match.
He'll be real amenable to
Yeah.
hearing about
That's what
that.
you want to do is say, man, you should never broke that point.
That game at 13-4, Dana.
Oh man.
5-1.
Oh, man. All right.
Okay, so here we go.
And now, is it my imagination or is Dana's face a little redder?
Well, you getting that birthmark developing on the left side of his neck there after this match. Look, Rory, he's like a moth to a light when it comes to the camera. You know.
Oh, yeah. Well, all right. So, we may find out that Dana has just played some spectacularly great backgammon while he's losing these last 3 games. And one thing you can count on, he's going to keep going for it. And damn the torpedoes, he'd make a best play to win, when everybody else would be just trying not to lose.
Well, and you need to play that way against a grinder, great player like O'Hagan. Right?
Yeah, he's numbers. I asked him last night. I think he's number 7 or 8 on the Galaxy list, and there isn't any deadwood at that level. And KG and I are probably down around number 500 or 600. At least I am, and that's a great thing, Backgammon Galaxy is sort of sponsoring this in a way, I guess, and it's the place where everybody goes now. Yeah, it's the new thing. Latest, greatest. It's kind of cool that if you don't get outplayed, you don't lose a point.
Yeah.
You lose a match over there. That's one of the greatest innovations ever, I guess. All right. Prime versus Prime. This is the kind of game that John wants, but he doesn't want it with the cube in the middle so much. He's 5 away, though, and Dana is 2 away, so he can't give him just... Dana can sort of... If he can ignore gammon somehow, if there's not very much gammon threat, Dana can take down to about 18%, so that's why John's holding off a little bit. Because if he hands over a 2 cube, he loses the match anytime he loses. So he wants to make sure he's got a gammon threat first, and then at a hint of that, he should send it over and work on Dana's psychology and see if he can scare him. But Dana doesn't scare too easy. We all know. So what does he got? 6-3? Yeah. Oh, he should make the... Has he got the whole thing? He should just make the bar point, right? No, he's thinking about running out? Okay. He wants a prime versus prime game. If he gets hit, it actually helps him make an advanced anchor.
Matt says he would run.
All right.
And John does. John kind of...
Okay, if Matt says that, and John did it, then I was wrong. Well, Dana nails the shot. Uh-oh, Dana. Oh, is he going to be on the bar or is it going to be the 4-point? I think he's got to be up, right?
1 to go.
What do you do? Split and play to the 14?
Yeah, you could split, or you can just come up. You're going to send it over if he fans. I guess the time to split is now. You don't want to be sitting back on the ace point. All right. Dana just hoping he doesn't fan. That was good. You might want to link those guys up, but I guess not. All right.
3s.
Now, here's where John could send it. He's got 3 builders for the 3-point. He's got a double direct shot at the one in the outfield, and he's looking for a 4-pointer to take the lead. He's a little bit short on ammo, but he does have 10 guys in the zone. And I think score dictates. His gammon price is up there, and Dana's got to be a little bit careful. So you send somebody. But I think if you're John, that that Dana
There it
is
is.
going to be snapping this up. See, there it goes. Didn't hardly hit the board, and Dana took it. And I'm going to guess that it was double take anyway.
Got a hit, huh? And
Yeah, you hit with a 3
which
and
4?
then figure it out.
to the 11, huh? You hit him on the 10 and come to the 11.
Yeah, just leave the back guys. All right. If Dana can make an anchor, he can be in a great spot. Oh, my God. Ooh, he even looked up to the skies there. Wasn't too happy about that. Now, bring the 4 down. John's just going to bring all the wood. Well, he can bring it down. He can't move in the back. Yeah, just get some more lumber to the construction site.
Stubby, did you win? Ray and Stubby.
Oh, okay. You won't have to watch for long. No, what? I'll get up after this game because this game's going to be over pretty soon. Look at this. Dana was up 13-4, and he's on the cusp of
Going
being
down.
down 14-13.
Yeah.
He should step up with that. No, he doesn't want to risk double 4s. I get. Well, that's going to be bad number anyway.
And you know you're in trouble. You got to play Mr. Stubby here, who is from Houston, which is where Bill and Tara are from. You know.
Well, I've heard that name a lot of times, but I never have played him. Could you tell me if he's a taker?
Well, we'll say, were you at the lecture last night? Did you watch it last night? Oh, you should have seen it before you play him.
It's hard to pick up all that knowledge at once.
Just remember these couple things he said. It's hard to beat a taker.
Yeah, just give him the gist of it, Bill. Oh my God! Dana, yes, without a joker. Oh no! Oh, they're gonna hear us in the other room. John O'Hagan is hating life after he heard that roar. Nope. There he goes. He missed, but it's okay. The damage is done.
Okay, play there and step up.
I don't know.
Yeah, you.
Usually, you generally want to be back on the ace point when you get these problems. Wow, what a heroic double 4s by Dana. That was, look at John O'Hagan.
Mr. Rimmels is in the house.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that was a crunchy play. And Dana, he should.
Double hit.
He maybe should, and he will, but.
The way he's been playing, he's double hitting.
Yeah. And now John will roll double aces and steal another game. That double aces would have been a hell of a joker there. Guess I would have come in with the 6, but I guess there's not much difference. I'm starting to like green.
I'm starting to like Dana's position here. Uh-oh. Set himself up for a double 3 anti-joker.
Okay, it might be time to get out and come bring in one more builder closer, Dana.
I think so. 9-8, 9-8. Come out.
Why didn't he go 9-8? He only left himself with 2 builders. Oh, he doesn't want 2 blots around in case... he doesn't want more blots in case John rolls the joker. He's still trying to hit that guy. 5 in and 4 around. Or out. He doesn't need it. All right. That's right. He doesn't need a gammon. It'd be nice to close him out, but no big deal.
Look out. There, Rosie O'Donnell clearing her throat over in the stage wing left there.
Is she preparing to sing?
Preparing to sing. Well, thank you.
All right. Well,
Klaus,
Dana
for us.
survived. Dana was getting gammon to go down in a match that he was leading 13-4, and he
Rolls a
fired the double four.
Super Joker.
Oh, don't you just gotta love backgammon, Bill?
Man. Okay, so has Kit's match finished? Okay,
Uh-oh, that's a game over.
game over.
But John's not going to shake hands yet, even though he's still got 6 crossovers outside. He might do it pretty quick.
Okay, now the winner of this match, which would appear is Dana Nazarian, will play the winner of Kit Woolsey, Sam Ahmed. Kit's big favorite. If Kit wins that, then Dana Kit will be on stream 1 here. And we have Maze Petrosian playing Alfredo Unis on stream 2 currently.
Give it up, John. I'm just gonna give up.
He wants to save the gammon.
Yeah.
All right, Dana. Well done.
There
All right.
it is. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
and Ray's going to go play
There you
Mr.
go.
Stubby.
Yep.
Good luck
Good
to
taker, I heard.
Good luck to you guys.
Only if he's in the zone. I put him stuck in me, babe.
Okay, so we're going to switch over for the short term to the Maze Petrosian and Alfredo Unis match. Alfredo is from Brazil. Won the 2019 Monte Carlo Super Jackpot over Chris Trencher.